What's up, guys? NBA talk with the second game of the night, the last one of the night for us. This one was the Toronto Raptors versus the Boston Celtics for the last time. Two of the top of the Eastern Conference right now. Toronto 1, Boston Celtics 2. Both have been having incredible seasons, and obviously they will finish 1 and 2 as of right now. Toronto Raptors won this game, which means I believe it's done with. Like, Toronto Raptors has secured that #1 spot. I don't think officially yet, for sure, but in my opinion, Toronto Raptors have locked the first seed, and the Boston Celtics have locked down the second seed. Toronto Raptors won this game 96-78. We knew that the Boston Celtics were coming in injured, wounded. No Kyrie Irving to help them out. Sure, they got Terry Rozier back. But looking at this game, it was bad. They got beat. And Toronto needed to blow off some steam. They needed to get themselves back on their feet after the loss to Cleveland. They need to get themselves back on track, and what better way is to beat the team that's right behind you. The team who's probably the second best in the Eastern Conference. Beating them, fantastic. It was very, very good. It was like a mixed bag. Like, a couple people played good, not so much others. You know, Valanciunas came out of the game early due to stuff. You know, played only 13 minutes. But Serge Ibaka played very, very well. DeRozan, he did okay too. And Kyle Lowry, he did good on the defensive end and rotating the ball pretty good. Like, not necessarily getting up to the assist boards because he only got 5 assists. But he kept the motion going when he was on the court. Especially in the second quarter when it was Kyle Lowry, Fred Van, D-Long right. I think Serge Ibaka was there playing at the 5, and then someone else. But they definitely played some small ball, and it was working very, very well because they were running down the court very, very quickly, outrunning the Boston Celtics. Of course, the Boston Celtics switched up a bit, trying to counteract because they got Brad Stevens. Like, he's one of the best. He's one of the best young coaches in the game right now, doing very, very well. But, of course, you had Dwayne Casey, who is no scrub. He's the top of the coaches department in the league. And he showed it tonight with the mixed bag of starters, bench players. But I have to say, Fred Van, 6th man of the year, he can become. He can become a 6th man of the year if they continue to push him like that. Next year, I think he's definitely going to be running for it. I think he's going to come up short for sure. Like, he hasn't had that much of an impact on the bench. Well, at least, how to put this, put up the numbers all the time. But his impact on the court is definitely there. Like, he's definitely that backup point guard. And I would say, once again, like I said in the Cleveland video, you could definitely put him in the crunch time, especially if Kyle Lowry is going to wet the bed. Put Fred Van, because I think he's a guy who's not going to shrivel up in the brightest time. He's going to show up for sure. He played very, very well tonight. I was very impressed at his work running down the court. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will still say that, yeah, Boston Celtics, they don't have Kyrie Irving, and everybody played bad. Like, a good number of them. Al Horford played okay because he was scoring for the team. And then you got Marcus Morris coming off the bench, once again doing some good work. And then you have Greg Monroe getting to the free throw line a good number of times. But everybody else was bad. Jason Tatum was bad. Terry Rozier, which I don't blame him that much because he's coming back. Just coming back. And Jaylen Brown, bad game too. So, it is what it is, man. Toronto win this game. They're 56-22, 32-7, which I think is the best record in the NBA in home games. So yeah, DeRozan 16 points, Kyle Lowry with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, Serge Ibaka with 15 points, and Fred VanVleet played 24 minutes, dropped 15 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. He was plus 10 on the court. And of course you got D-Long, like I mentioned before. He played well too. 8 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 block shots. Absolutely good work. Plus 19 on the court. Just very good stuff from off the bench. Dwayne Casey is coaching this team very, very well. And that's all I can really say. Well, yeah, I'm not going to even mention the Boston Celtics. It's just a bad stats right here. So that's it for tonight. Boston Celtics lose. They're still in the second spot. They're going to keep that second spot. But Toronto, congratulations. In my opinion, you're the #1 seed right now for the Eastern Conference. This is good stuff moving forward. So that's it. Peace.